The following video provides a repository of 10 technology tools which, when used properly in a classroom setting, support universal design for learning principles in a variety of ways. While not every tool supports each of the three principles simultaneously, as a collective they provide the aspiring UDL conscious instructor with a wide variety of applications for pushing UDL-inspired learning initiatives in his or her classroom. This presentation was made utilizing Microsoft Movie Maker. All images are property of their respective owners. I do not claim ownership of any image utilized in this presentation. Audacity recording software was utilized in the recording of all narration. All music used was gathered from freestockmusic.com in accordance with their usage policies. All requested artist links are in the description below this video. Timestamps for each of the 10 tools can also be found in the description below this video. Thank you. Tool number 1, Classcraft. Classcraft is a classroom management tool which gamifies traditional behavioral rules and expectations, providing students with tremendous flexibility in the design and implementation of their class avatar, both in its appearance and abilities. Primarily fitting in the engagement principle, Classcraft provides for multiple ways to motivate students through customization and student input as it relates to the development of classroom rules, procedures, personal and team goals, and even class rewards. With proper implementation, students are at the center of the decision-making process, and Classcraft offers the option to have students work towards individual goals, team goals, and class-wide goals simultaneously through the use of its experience point system. This system even allows for academic quizzes and challenges to be expressed in gamified fashion through the use of boss battles, wherein a teacher may choose to have each correct quiz answer count as an attack landed on a bad guy boss. The effectiveness of each attack will be based on how much experience students have gained through the proper following of the very same rules and procedures they themselves helped to create. This is a tremendous access point to the engagement principle, the power of which is, according to the research, predicated on student buy-in, goal tracking, and choice, all of which are built into the proper implementation of this tool. Tool number 2, Kahoot. Kahoot is a free online interactive quizzing tool which gives students immediate feedback on their performance both individually and as it relates to their classmates. The STEM and 4-answer choice format allows teachers to customize their quiz questions or plug in pre-existing ones. Used in conjunction with other tools, Kahoot offers support within the strategy principle of UDL, as it offers an interactive way for students to express their knowledge on a given subject. Kahoot offers many options for both representation and expression. Teachers can embed audio, pictorial, or video links within Kahoot question stems. According to the Kahoot accessibility policy, text-to-speech functionality exists when paired with other third-party programs on teacher and student devices. In terms of expression, Kahoot offers the option to allow students to see what percentage of their classmates chose the same as them on a given question in order to get immediate feedback. For those students for whom competition is a motivator, this can be a valuable asset when supporting the engagement principle. For those students for whom competition is a stressor, this feature can be turned off. For those classrooms equipped with interactive whiteboards or smartboards, Kahoot can also be utilized to allow students movement opportunities, as students can select and input their responses simply by touching their answer choice on the board. The immediate feedback offered provides support as students practice and hone their knowledge of the content. As shown on the UDL action and expression chart, Kahoot touches on many components of the strategy principle, giving students the opportunity to express their learning in multiple ways, as well as receiving the content itself in multiple ways. The immediate feedback provides an additional layer of support to students as they onboard new knowledge. Tool number 3, Khan Academy. Listed among the approved UDL strategy tools in Stacy Dean's UDL and ESSA pamphlet, Khan Academy offers students the chance to receive focused instruction on a given educational topic through the use of short videos and corresponding lessons. For the struggling student or for the student for whom traditional lectures are not an optimal learning path, Khan Academy offers an additional means of representation, one that puts the control of the pacing, review, etc. into the student's hands. Khan Academy offers lessons across a variety of subject areas. Mathematics is a subject that many students struggle with in both primary and secondary education. Within the UDL framework, Khan Academy offers support related to the engagement principle by providing an alternate means of representation to the student. By giving students the ability to determine the rate at which they traverse a video lesson, by giving them the chance to rewind, rewatch, pause, etc., the UDL conscious teacher is promoting self-regulation within the learner. In a traditional lecture format, a student may sit with hand raised for a long time before getting the opportunity to ask a clarifying question about confusing content. By then, the teacher may have covered more essential content that the student has now missed. By utilizing Khan Academy in conjunction with other means of representation, the teacher gives a modicum of flexibility to the student to determine his or her learning path. Tool number 4, Class Dojo. Similar to Classcraft, Class Dojo is a free-to-use technology-based behavioral management system. Utilizing a points system, teachers support students in tracking their behavior throughout a given period of time, be it a day, week, month, etc. In the same way that Classcraft supports the engagement principle, Class Dojo also provides students with opportunities to become active participants in the development of classroom goals and procedures. It gives them the chance to set goals, track their own progress, and make necessary changes and modifications as needed. While not as robust in its representation as Classcraft, Class Dojo nonetheless supports the UDL principle of engagement in a similar way, and may be useful to those teachers who do not wish to onboard the amount of time and effort required to launch the more complex Classcraft. Tool number 5, Microsoft Movie Maker. Microsoft Movie Maker, also known as Windows Movie Maker, is a video editing software that comes free with Microsoft Windows. It can be used to create high-quality full-motion videos, professional slideshows complete with narration, and supports a host of third-party file types through which maximum flexibility in how one builds a presentation is available. Microsoft Movie Maker can be a powerful tool in UDL-inspired classrooms. Depending on its context, this technology can support each of the 3 primary networks: affective, recognition, and strategic. In the context of the affective network, a teacher can utilize Microsoft Movie Maker to create an engaging presentation, be it as an introduction, supplement, or assessment presentation. The teacher can customize the content within the video to provide the most engaging experience to his or her selected audience. Microsoft Movie Maker can also be utilized to support the recognition principle. By providing the teacher with the ability to create multiple presentations in multiple styles, this software allows for much flexibility in the presentation of both visual and audio information. An example of this might be a teacher choosing to show a page of text, then provide audio narration of reading the piece of text. The same teacher could use the same audio narration over pictures representing the action of the text, providing 2 distinct ways to experience the same content. Students who prefer to read on their own could simply pause the video or turn the sound off and read the text independently. In short, the tool ties in very well with the recognition principle. Finally, Microsoft Movie Maker can be a useful tool for allowing students multiple means of expressing their learning. Because of the flexibility of presentation, a student given the assignment of creating a visual representation of something he has learned, for instance, a repository of technology tools which could be useful in designing UDL-inspired curriculum, might choose to use Microsoft Movie Maker in conjunction with other technologies with which he is familiar to create a pictorial slideshow complete with audio narration. Levity aside, this video serves as one example of how Microsoft Movie Maker allows for multiple means of expression. Using this software, this designer could have just as easily chosen to create a full-motion video or utilize different visual effects utilizing the software. He could have used the onboard audio recording software instead of a third-party one. In short, I was able to use this technology to express my knowledge in a way that made the most sense to me. Tool number 6, Canvas. Canvas provides students with a one-stop shop, so to speak, to access materials, complete assignments, engage in in-class discussions with peers and teachers, ask and answer questions, etc. It is an online learning management system utilized heavily at the collegiate level for online coursework. Indeed, the course for which this project was assigned is primarily accessed through the Canvas LMS. The recognition principle admonishes the teacher to provide students with multiple ways to view, interact with, and clarify information. Canvas provides this functionality in droves. Through the use of the student-to-teacher and peer-to-peer discussion boards, students can not only see clarification from their instructor, but also from their fellow classmates. The ability for students to post links to helpful information, as well as discuss their findings on a given topic, provides a framework wherein multiple forms of representation happen organically based on moment-by-moment student interaction and need. This screenshot was taken from a lesson I built in Canvas designed to be presented in a 5th grade ELA classroom. The students have choice in the order in which they approach the given assignments and are encouraged to take roles within student groups which lean into their strengths. Furthermore, paper copies of all online materials were made available to those students for whom the online platform was not aligned with their optimal learning style. Tool number 7, Google Drive. Due to its onboard suite of tools and apps such as Google Slides, Google Forms, and Google Docs, Google Drive supports engagement, representation, and expression simultaneously. Through Google Docs, multiple students can manipulate a single piece of work, drawing on and scaffolding on the work already done by their peers. This can be an excellent way to keep students motivated and self-regulating as they move through content, and ties in directly with those aspects of the engagement principle. Components such as Google Draw allow students to express their knowledge in creative visual ways that go far beyond the traditional written response. This functionality, in addition to the options to create audio files, video files, etc., offers students multiple ways to express their learning, supporting that aspect of UDL. By utilizing a suite of tools similar to Microsoft Office, an instructor can provide multiple means of representation simply by uploading content in multiple formats all through Google Drive. An instructor may post a series of written instructions with an accompanying audio file, reading and clarifying each one. He or she may also provide pictorial instructions to accompany the written and audio instructions, thus providing at least 3 different ways for students to access the information, all within Google Drive. Tool number 8, Audacity. Audacity is a free audio recording software from which audio and music production files can be exported in a variety of file formats across multiple operating systems. Audacity can be utilized in conjunction with the representation and expression principles of UDL, in that an instructor may choose to utilize Audacity to create an audio recording to accompany written text, or to be utilized in conjunction with video or pictorial information. Audacity can be used in tandem with other tools such as Microsoft Movie Maker to provide high-quality audio to visual media productions. Audacity comes with a suite of onboard editing tools designed to refine, amplify, or completely modify one's recordings. This allows for multiple means of expression, as a student may choose to put an affectation on his or her voice or run filters over a musical selection to get a desired effect. From a student's perspective, I am utilizing Audacity software currently in the creation of this narration. I have always been more comfortable with audio and spoken word learning formats than with visual or graphical ones. This presentation serves as an artifact of the expression principles being supported by the flexibility to choose one's own presentation format, as I utilized 2 of the 10 tools listed in this repository to complete this very assignment. Tool number 9, YouTube. When discussing technology tools which support all 3 principles of UDL-inspired instruction, one would be remiss to leave out YouTube. Given its open source format, its free-to-use platform, and its seemingly limitless library of information on nearly any topic imaginable, YouTube is simply a marvelous learning tool across the board. When it comes to engagement, YouTube is second to no other technology. Any teacher teaching any subject at any grade level can find dozens, if not hundreds, of engaging, high-quality videos which can serve as introductions, supplements, rewards, remediation, research, and many other applications. Providing students with multiple YouTube videos on a single subject, each presenting the information in a different format, provides maximum engagement across the spectrum of optimal learning modalities. In addition to the engaging potential of YouTube videos, providing students with multiple videos in multiple formats on a single subject correlates directly with the representation principle, giving students myriad ways to approach the information. In conjunction with more traditional analog options, YouTube provides virtually limitless approaches to getting content in front of students. Finally, YouTube can be a useful tool to provide students multiple means of expressing their knowledge. A student creating a YouTube video is only limited by what his or her imagination can come up with and the digital tools available to him or her in the production process. Tool number 10. Tech choice. Tech choice is not one technology, but rather a system of technology use. Students, given a challenge, are granted complete freedom on how to complete said challenge using whatever technology or analog tools they have at their disposal. The challenge can be as simple as demonstrating the word hello in a unique way. Students may choose to program a computer to scroll the letters, or may make an audio recording using a text-to-speech program. They might code a robot to say the word aloud, or perhaps create the word hello out of paper mache. The idea is to give them maximum flexibility in the expression of their knowledge, and by doing so, support the expression principle in its most holistic form.